You ever think why Nahmir is case in point the poster child of falling off? Well, that's because he did like everything wrong. And what hurts the most is that he was being completely genuine about it. The biggest thing for me is that he really got fucked over by his friends. If you even want to call them friends, because it turns out that YBN was not even that close to begin with. From my understanding, they were just pretty cool off of GTA. But in Nahmir's defense, he put so much time and effort into Cordae and Jay. And quickly did we realize, okay, Jay can't really rap, but Cordae, he actually does have some potential. And once things start going for Cordae, he just completely drops YBN, like literally. When you're a rapper who isn't really as respected as Nahmir was at the time, and you're being overshadowed by a person who you put on, and then they completely separate themselves from you, that's gonna look really fucking bad. Mighty J, I have no idea what happened to the guy. Last I checked, he was dating Black China, which was really fucking weird because she's like 20 years older than him. But he pretty much just started doing vlogs and like streaming before rappers realized that they should be streamers instead of rappers. So he was ahead of his time in that aspect, it just never really took off. But you gotta remember, this is a time where he should be putting stock into himself, not really into others. You gotta remember, this was very early in Nahmir's career. I remember in an interview a while back, I can't remember the specific one, but Yachty was talking about Team 6, or the sailing team, and essentially why that group just broke up, because he just realized that he should just be focusing on himself. And eventually that's what he did. He reinvented himself, and now look where he's at. Then you also gotta remember that Nahmir handled his breakup the worst way a man could handle his breakup. She left him for a YouTuber who I think at the time they were beefing with, and he was like simping like really fucking hard, and he was doing it online, and it's like, one, you never really do that, and two, you don't do that when you're a famous rapper. And of course, the final nail in the coffin is Visionland. This is a project that should have came out 3 or 4 years before it actually did. He took way too long to actually come out with his debut project when it should have just been the first thing that he ever did before any of this. And it is a terrible project. Like across the board, it is criticized as one of the worst debut projects of all time. When your worst record on this album is one of your most streamed songs, that's a problem.